Hello everybody, my name is Angel and Fira. This is going to be my 6th tutorial for my Blitz 3D series, my Blitz tutorials. And in this one I'm going to be going a bit more in depth on if statements, and if I have enough time I will possibly start on loops. But basically with if statements we've learned that how to set a condition. So like say you wanted to know if their age was greater or less than 18, you could figure it out using an if statement. But one thing that I've not shown you yet is you cannot check for more than one condition in a simple if statement. I've not shown you that yet. So basically what you need to do is, well, for this example at least, I'm just going to start by getting a number. I will get their age again. What is your age? I'll just change this back. If age equals... Actually, I could go like this. I'll just copy this. I'll go below. Okay, so I'm just going to make this guy right here. I'm going to change it to name, and I'm going to add my numbers or money sign so that it is a text. And I'll say right here, name. So now what it's actually doing is asking the question, they put it in, they press enter, and then we'll ask them the next question, what's their name, and then it will gather that, and as soon as they press enter, that will become the new variable. So now I can say if age equals 17, and all I have to do right here is say and, name equals Forest with caps, then do this, I know you or I do not know you. So in this case, it's going to look at both of them, and both of them have to be the same. So say I was to do 17, and say I was just to do something random. It's not going to know. However, if I do 17 and Forest, it says I know you. So after that, you can do this right here. Instead of saying and, which means that both of them have to be true. Both of them the age has to be 17 and the name has to be Forest, I can say or. In this case, the age could be 17 or the name could be 17, and also they can both be. So is one or the other or both. So if I say 17 and I still do some random age, it's going to still say I know you. If I do some random age and I say Forest, it's going to say I know you. But if I just do something random and random, it's not going to work. Next up, you have, well, that's pretty much all you're going to need. I'll just add XOR. I haven't actually done this much myself yet. But XOR means it's exclusively or, so it can be one or the other, but not both. So in this case, I'm going to be able to do 17 and something random is going to know me. However, it's not going to understand 17 and Forest, if that makes sense to you. It's not going to understand that. Or it will understand it, it just won't go through. So basically and or, you just have to put them between the two statements, or the two questions. So this being one question, and then this right here being the other question. And again down here you can also say else if age equals 16 and name equals, I'll say Forest again. And then I'll add it then. Again, it doesn't have to be there, but it's just good practice. So if I say 16 and Forest, enter Forest, then it will, where 16 and Forest? Oh, because I have or up here. I need to change this to and. There we go. I'll run it again. 16 and Forest. In this case, it will go down to who are you, because that follows those conditions. So that's pretty much it for extra stuff on the if statements. If you have any questions, post them in the comments. I'll be glad to answer. I'm just going to quickly do a bit of loops, just because it's also fun. So I'll just get rid of some of this stuff. Actually, I'll do a counter first. So say I make the variable a equal to 1, and I say print 1, or print a. Of course, it's just going to print 1 because that's what I'm telling it to do. But what if I go, if I want it to loop? So I want it to go like that more than once. What I can say is for a equal, or for a equal, yeah, I think it's a is less than 10 maybe? And I won't say this. Next. Okay, I'll explain this just in a sec. What am I doing? For a equals, there we go, equals 1 to 10. Okay, so basically what's going to happen here, I'll just go through this and explain and show you guys again. So I'm starting a for loop right now, and as you can see, it says right up here, for, it's like the if statement. I have, well, with the if, it would be if right here, and then it would say end if down here. In this case, it says for and next. Each time it gets to next, it will go back to the top if it needs to go through again. In this case, I'm saying, well, right now I'm saying that a as a variable is equal to 0. It just automatically makes it to 0. And then, or sorry, well, I say a equals 1, and then when I say to 10, it will, each time it goes through, it will add 1 to a. So now I can say print a, and it will go through. It starts with 4, which is right here. It starts with 4. It goes down here. Print a. In this case, a is 1. It will go next. It'll go back up to the top. A becomes 2, and then it will print a. So as you can see right here, it goes all the way up to 10. Now you can do this again with a different kind of loop. This one's called a while loop. This one's a bit different because with for, you tell it to repeat a certain number of times. With a while loop, basically you say repeat, and it will repeat until a condition is met. So and with while, instead of saying end if or next, you have to say when. While when. So in this case, the condition is going to be while a is less than, or while a is less than or equal to 10. And in this case, I have to say, well, right off the bat, a is going to be equal to 0. I'm going to have to say right here, a equals a plus 1. Now this is just basically, it's kind of like you have the variable, and then you take the variable itself and add 1 to it. And then it gets that new value. So say it was a was 2 right here, and it became equal to a plus 1, it would become 3. And then print a. So now if I hit run again, it will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it's going to repeat one more time, so I actually just need to go like this, and it just will go up to 10. So again, while a is less than 10, and then it will keep going through, a equals a plus 1, print a, and then when it's 10, it will stop, it will figure out it's 10, and then it will go to the exit, and I can just hit any key and I'm all done. So that's pretty much it for loops. For while, I'm trying to think, are there any other big loops or anything that I need to go through? Okay, here's actually one more I just remembered. There's one called repeat, in which repeat, you do not actually put the condition at the beginning. Instead, you're going to go to the end, you're going to type in until. So again, this is just like, this part right here is the if, and then this is the end if. So until a equals 10, and then it will stop. So it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It sees this 10 and it exits. Of course, you can also say repeat forever, and it will actually just keep on repeating. And as you can see, it's going to start putting. That's actually really fast. 20. Wow. Okay, so did not expect to be working that fast, but I will stop that for now. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Since it's tutorial number 6, I plan on going up to number 10 and then calling it a season. And by episode number 10, I hope to have shown you guys enough that you can make a small little game, completely unique. So not necessarily like the text-based I was talking about in the last episode, but just something that, well, I guess it would still be text-based, but something that just uses all of what you've learned up till then. So I will see you guys in the next episode. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments. I'll be glad to answer them. And if you found this video useful, feel free to like it and possibly subscribe if you want to see the new episodes as soon as they come out. See you later.